All right, guys, welcome, Fake Woke Front Lines. I Great CPAC speech. Hope everybody watched it when Trump was on today. Uh, Paying attention to what he's all telling us because everything he says is super duper important. Uh, Anyways, guys, this morning, my normal gig, YouTube, Explore, News, brings me to CNN. Kumo revises plan, asks for independent lawyer review sexual harassment claims. A little bit of time goes by. Hill comes out with second sexual harassment claim. And now, I don't know, guys. I just made a video, Spaghetti-gate, a couple days ago about some disturbing things that Kumo was involved in, so you should definitely check it out. So it's funny, 2 days later, I mean, this sounds like front page of the news stuff. Like, he's got 2 sexual allegations within like a week, yet he is the main speaker at the governor's conference. Good thing they checked that out. Anyways, even Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez joined the growing number of lawmakers from the state calling for Cuomo to face an investigation that is not initiated or controlled by one of his appointees. The calls come after 2 former aides. I don't want to shout them out because we wouldn't do that to young females that are making accusations, such as CNN does. But let's see, let's be fair. Okay, guys, let's be fair, and let's see what CNN actually says about it. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth, okay?
Has come forward accusing him of sexual harassment. The former aide, Charlotte Bennett, tells the Times the alleged conversations happened late last spring during the height of the state's fight against coronavirus.
The alleged conversations.
Who should investigate the harassment allegations against Governor Cuomo? CNN's Bryn Gingras is following this story for us and joins us right now. So, Bryn, what more do we know about these allegations, the status of the investigation, how the governor...
So remember, multi-million-dollar companies. If I were these ladies, like, a couple years ago, what did they do? They brought them on their show, gave them 20 minutes, got their entire story. I don't even know if they asked Trump what his opinion was, but let's see what they're going to do for their boy, Kumo, because we know that they're going to be super unbiased.
Is responding.
Yeah, Fred, let's first get to those allegations. You mentioned her name, former aide Charlotte Bennett.
See, I'm not trying to do it. These people trying to do it. I'm sorry.
She's 25 years old. She spoke to the New York Times, and she said she had a number of interactions with the governor during her time in the administration, starting last spring, as you mentioned, feeling like at times he was her mentor initially, but that changed. She particularly, to the Times, recalled one incident from last June, also says she provided text messages.
She reads it back, and her facial expressions are just like, like disbelieving and claims and accuses and blah blah blah. Remember, these are accusations of a conversation is how they described the sexual harassment / inappropriate behavior happening. That's how they described it. Let's see what else happens. So they go on for 30 seconds, letting her, or reading back to us what her point of view is.
Miss Bennett was a hard-working and valued member of our team during COVID. She has...
Now they're reading us Governor Cuomo's statement. So she got 30 seconds.
Every right to speak out. When she came to me and opened up about being a sexual assault survivor and how it shaped her and her ongoing efforts to create an organization that empowered her voice to help other survivors, I tried to be supportive and helpful. Miss Bennett's initial impression was right. I was trying to be a mentor to her. I never...
All right, guys. So they give him a whole minute. He gets a whole minute to respond, basically saying that he was her mentor and he's sorry that she looked up to him so well and disappointed. Let's hear how they wrap this up here. Yeah, they're just going to cut me off there, guys. Alrighty. So I'm going to go back. And, I know they would never be so biased. So let's see how they treated let's see, this was about a year and a half ago when Trump was receiving harassment allegations. Let's see how they described those conversations.
Here's the issue. They say what the governor's office is proposing doesn't allow subpoena power for the investigation.
Alrighty, let's see how they treat him.
You don't know. That would not be my first choice.
Washington Post reports the same.
How appropriate. It's little Junior Como that's telling us about how we should all move forward with these type of allegations.
Was said about Stormy Daniels, not the type of woman he finds attractive. Now, first, look, this is not a smart answer to the question of whether you would rape someone. Finding someone attractive is not a precondition to sexual assault. Sexual assault is about power and violence, not just sex. More troubling to me in understanding where we are, more vexing, is that if people are so appalled by this president's nonchalance and the wild number of women who say they were attacked or assaulted or, in this case, raped, why isn't this most serious account to date? When others were covered in large ways, why is this not front page news everywhere? What does that fatigue say about us? Dean Baquet, the executive editor on the New York Times, said his paper made a mistake.
So where are you, little brother Kumo? Where's your fatigue now that your brother is the one facing multiple accusations at the same time? It seems almost like a dereliction of duty, huh?
We were overly cautious. The fact that a well-known person was making a very public allegation against a sitting president should have compelled us to play it bigger. Now over at the...
So, a TV actor and a model are compelling witnesses, not the actual, like, government employees that are working underneath Kumo. Those people are not credible witnesses, but actors and models are. Just so you know. Not my words. These are little Nicky Kumo's words.
The New York Post had the opposite. Former top editor turned advisor who supports Trump ordered the paper to remove a story about the allegations. And that's wrong. But I'm not even sure this president needs the help. As he says,
he said Trump asked the paper to take down the false story, which is wrong, when his brother threatened to ruin the Attorney General's life if he moved forward, or he or she moved forward with these crazy things. They said, "I will ruin your career."
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
not okay. Post Me Too. What matters to us? Or I guess really the question is, what does not matter to us? Is it really just about this president? Is he the Teflon Don? And if so, what does that say about where we are and what we're about?
Exactly, my point. What does it say about where they are and what they're about if they are only willing to point fingers and bring stories to light about one party, and then when another party story comes out, instead of tracking the stories and getting eyewitness accounts, what do? They cover it up and they allow the accused, 10 times as much time as the accuser, opposed to the opposite way around. They allow Donald Trump 0 time, and these girls, there's 20-minute show, a 15-minute show where it's just them outlining exactly about how Donald Trump told them to put on a spandex outfit. Like, it's not like you're a model and your job is to put on clothes or something. Like, I don't know, man.
I think we've seen enough of this now to know the questions. The confusing part is, what are our answers? Do me a favor and let me know.
So, we should all do him a favor, guys, and let him know what we think about their biased-ass fake news. And you could do that by subscribe, and commenting down below. And I can't wait to see you guys again, Patriot family. Peace. Oh, and remember,